to In the Kitchen with April Reed. I am April Reed, the owner of Linda Carroll's Kitchen, and this is our holiday baking series, and I am super excited because in the kitchen with me today is my wonderful cousin, Dr. Afriye Gray. So today we are going to be making one of her famous desserts that she brings to our family gatherings, and so we're gonna get right into this recipe, and so I'm gonna let her kind of just take over, and I'll be the sous chef and just kind of do whatever you tell me to do.
So I love peach cobbler. I grew up with my mother making it for me on holidays all the time, but I found a little cheat recipe, something that I can do it fast and simple. This is for those, just a quick fix. You want a quick dessert, here it is. So let's get into it. So you need 2 cans of crescent rolls.
Okay.
Your peaches, right? You can either choose canned peaches or frozen peaches. I prefer frozen. You need your 2 sticks of butter. We have some sugar here, over here in the corner. Hello, sous chef, right there. And some vanilla. I always love to add my own little special spices, so we have some nutmeg. Seasoning for pies isn't seasoning without nutmeg and cinnamon.
Are you heavy on the nutmeg though?
It's whatever I'm feeling. I think I'm heavier on the cinnamon versus the nutmeg, so
me too.
I do more cinnamon and light nutmeg.
Yeah, me too. I'm like peaches, nutmeg, and a lot of cinnamon.
Right.
Okay, so what we gonna do?
Let's get into it. Here, so let's first, I get my peaches, frozen peaches, pour them in the bag.
Are we just doing 1 bag?
We're doing 2 bags.
2 bags. Oh, 2
so,
bags.
And then what ounce bag is that?
This is a 12-ounce bag of peaches. 2 bags.
So these are frozen peaches, as I stated before. I like to let them sit a little bit so they can get soft. So marinate. So I season them with, again, cinnamon and nutmeg. I haven't measured everything out correctly, so I just make a nice coating over the top, very light coating.
I'll put this recipe down below so that you guys can have some measurements. But when we're at home, especially for Thanksgiving and for holidays, there's no measuring.
So half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of cinnamon, teaspoon of nutmeg.
Teaspoon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But right, so let that sit a little bit. You can zhuzh it up, shake it around, right? And then we'll sit that to the side while we make our other stuff, right? So next we're going to make our sugar and butter concoctions. All right, so I'm adding my 2 sticks of butter. 1, make sure there's no paper in there. 1 and 2. And I always want to mention, make sure you're washing your hands throughout. I mean, this is not showing that, but I've washed my hands so many times. And so I'm fighting the urge even now. Yeah, I am. Next, you want your teaspoon of vanilla. Just going to measure it via my eyeball there. There it is. Yeah, right there. And then last but not least, and of course, back to the cinnamon and nutmeg. My sous chef here. I put cinnamon and nutmeg throughout. There we go. More flavor.
We are back, and now we're going to do what? The crescent rolls?
Yeah, so we're going to do the crescent rolls. So opening them up, right? You did this too, since you did it so well. How about that?
Yes.
So I'll demonstrate on one can, and then just to repeat on the other.
So we'll move that so you can see what she's doing.
So unrolling the crescent rolls, okay. Also recalling we have, again, 8 crescent rolls per can.
Okay, this one is not as easy.
Yeah. That's kind of why I gave you that responsibility. So we go back to our peaches. I usually do, these are sliced peaches. So two peaches per crescent roll. And again, I season the inside. I season the inside of the crescent roll. So again, some more cinnamon and nutmeg. Coated. So
you're doing cinnamon and nutmeg.
Cinnamon and nutmeg.
Okay, so we are cinnamon nutmegging it out in this kitchen.
We are. So you start at the flat part of the triangle crescent roll, and then you roll to the smaller edge, right?
So as we're wrapping and rolling,
Okay.
what would you say is like one of your favorite family traditions?
Well, as she mentioned, we are indeed family. So she's my Sisco. But when we were younger, my fondest memories are us gathering at our grandparents' house, right? So
yes.
We have a humongous
family.
So we're connected on our mother's side. Our mothers were sisters.
Yes.
And they were one of 14. So lots of first cousins. I mean, we have lots of first cousins, but it was great. We all would gather at my our grandparents' house and play games, and I like the singing portion.
We are a singing family.
Yeah.
We're very musically inclined.
Yeah.
If we don't sing, we play an instrument. I do not play. Well, I played.
You
We both
played.
played in high school. We played an instrument, but I don't play anymore. But I do still sing, even though a lot of people don't know but do know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you have to. I mean, most of us can hold a tune.
Yeah.
You know, so if we're not out in the front, you know, being a solo or leading a song,
we're in the background.
We're in the background.
Choir or something.
But let me tell you, all of us have led a solo.
Yes, probably.
And all of us have led a song.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I
would agree. That is actually my favorite family tradition and memory as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like about it now, okay, so back then we would be at our grandparents' house and it would be us, right? We were little and we would be in the basement playing with all our cousins, and our parents would be upstairs laughing and just having a good time, eating, singing, all of that. But now that we're adults, we have continued that tradition, and so we are at our cousin's house during the holidays, and our kids are downstairs laughing and playing, and it's us upstairs talking, singing, having a good time. And it's just the way it came full circle. It's a blessing. I feel that we still have that in our family, and that our family is still close like that. So that is definitely, I will piggyback off of that memory, because that's definitely one of my favorite traditions that we still get together. So yeah, so we are wrapping and rolling up in here. And it's coming together really nicely. Kind of look like dumplings.
They are.
Kind of look like dumplings. And that's kind of my favorite part of peach cobbler is the dumplings.
It is.
And the crust. And the juice. I don't even need the peaches.
3 of them.
I know. I don't even need the actual peach. I'm like, just give me the juice and the crust. I don't know. So good. So good. So this is like, you get all of that in one. It's so good. And I know like anybody's grandma is on here cringing that we're doing this with crescent rolls, but it's so quick, and I think that's why, it's so easy. And I don't know. This is like, okay.
We'll get to it.
Yeah. So we have wrapped and rolled, but we have peaches left over. So we're going to do what with those?
So with the leftover peaches, I end up sprinkling them over the top. So
I have the sauce that we made with the butter and the sugar and the cinnamon and the nutmeg. So after she do that, I think we
just put the butter. Yeah, just pour the butter over there.
Okay, so we're gonna pour this over those.
Like so. All right, so with those leftover peaches, I like to dice them up and just sprinkle them over the top for a better or a peachy presentation. But now you have the peaches all cut up. You just take them in your hand and just sprinkle how you like.
All right, so it's out of the oven. And the peaches look cooked. And so we're gonna give it a try. Actually, a spoon.
Thank you.
Hot, but it's so
I like
good.
my taste buds, guys. So I'm trying to be a little more cautious. Oh my god. I like to smell it. Smell the aroma. Very peachy. That's good.
All right, well, we hope you guys try this recipe, and I'll see you next time. All right.